Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this. We're doing House Harkonnen, like I said, on today, a special double episode. I will let the speech play just now.
Arrakis. How ironic that such a sterile planet should be the source of such great power. A desert world, arid, crawling with reeking clods. Yet, by some twist of fate, the most coveted world in the Imperium. Exploiting its spice has made House Harkonnen rich beyond measure for decades. It might even have offered you a directorship in the Chome, if only the Emperor hadn't ordered you to leave. But you're not ready to give up, are you, Baron?
No, we are not ready to give up indeed. So, as I was saying, ladies and gents, we are going to be playing as House Harkonnen today. So... let's see, what do we want? We are going to be ignoring Ally the Fremen. We're going to be going for 2 defeats. So we'll be facing down House Carino again and House Atreides. So we are going to be taking full advantage of him and him. So this guy will give us our special ability on the Landsrad, and he is very important for that, because what he can do is give us the ability to screw over literally everyone else. It is a very fun ability, because what you can do is you can corrupt actually multiple things and ensure that your
House
opponents
Harkonnen aren't the only
don't
ones
win.
taking an interest in this territory. So many souls eager to die of thirst in an endless desert. No one knows Arrakis as well as you do. Your men have already colonized these lands, and they'll be up to the challenge again.
So now with House Harkonnen, we don't really worry about that. Now we are going to avoid paying the Imperial tax the first time.
We live to serve.
Because we get the advantage of not having to care.
Yes.
We'll send these guys off.
Ready.
Because what we immediately want to do upon conquering a village is first off get that, and we also want to get that, go into development research, and immediately work towards martial economy and survival training. Actually, we probably want that instead. Martial economy is absolutely core to the Harkonnen playstyle. So, you literally cannot have a Harkonnen playthrough without martial economy.
Ready for destruction.
Now, the reason you want martial economy is you can build a fancy building, as we saw in our last campaign, called the Office of Order. What the Office of Order allows me to do is auto-oppress,
Ready.
and it also makes the militia fight any rebels that turn up without me. The reason we also want to get this is for Instill Fear, because we can literally ensure we guarantee victory that way. We also want to get all the way down into Civilian Defense Force, 100%. So with our third one, we want it over here. And then in this one, we want a processing facility. And in this one, we want a manpower facility. Now, another thing we will want to do is we'll want to get treaties to build up Landsrad.
Our lives belong to you. Copy that. Master? As you wish, Master. Target acquired.
Now, we've already used up a crud ton of our water supplies, which is going to be a minor problem. Realistically, all you really need to do to stop rebellions completely is you need this early game sort of layout. You need one heavy militia, but later on you will need just a straight line of heavy militia and nothing else. And it looks like we have this. Oh, and another advantage of House Harkonnen is we can put 4 agents on anything, which is a very useful ability. We'll also be getting that, and then we'll be getting another few things as well. We currently lack manpower, but we'll be fine once these guys actually regenerate a bit. Now, in this one, we'll want to get some plasticrete production, because that'll give us 5 free Solari, which is nice. It'll also help us bolster our economy. So basically, what House Harkonnen allows us to do is we can apply this to whichever one we don't want. So we can apply that to that, and then sink every vote into this. And when House Atreides wins, we'll go up here, and you can see they've lost Landsrad, which has now just pushed them into the lower bracket. And like I said, we're ignoring the spice the first time, which has certainly helped our economy. And now another thing we will need is that there. We're basically going to need wholesale markets absolutely everywhere, just to give us some of our Solari back.
Yes. Agreed. Ready. On it.
Because otherwise our economy won't be able to handle it when we switch off this. So now this should reset, stay at 80, I believe. No, it does not. Okay. So we've been knocked down into low tier. There's another thing we will need. Is all of those. We'll gradually build those up. As with Harkonnen, you really want to play tall early on, and then you sort of want to switch to spreading out
Copy that.
pretty rapidly.
Let's go. En route.
Make it.
And we are actually going to accept that. Because as you can see here, we're a bit shy of what we actually need. Which does mean we want to conquer somewhere else as well.
Let's go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to head up over here. And, oh, we're producing it now. We'll take the extra 30. Actually, we'll head down here. Because that is a second spice field.
Ready. Agreed.
And we do need that desperately.
Awaiting target.
Oh, and we have the Crescent Ridge there. That will be useful. Now, we won't win anything on the next vote. Mostly due to how low our standing is. But that will recover with time. Now, as you can see here, this is pretty expensive for a building. Upkeep wise, it costs you 6 manpower and that, so you're better doubling up your manpower production with an Office of Order because it boosts everything by 200% while oppressing. So you sort of want to balance your oppression out with an Office of Order. Now we will apply that, support that with 20, and then put the rest into that. And House Carino has helped us nuke House Atreides. Lovely. We'll climb out of our current predicament soon. But for now, what we will do is we will definitely get an Office of Order rolling.
What do you need?
Because the sooner this is active, the sooner our spice production will pretty much triple. So as you can see with House Harkonnen, you really just want to max out everything. So basically, it uses this ability for free constantly. It's a very useful one. And we immediately go into an oppression, and look at that. Instant gain. Love to see it.
Ready. On it. En route. Awaiting order. Let's go. Agreed. En route. Yes. En route. Ready.
One of them checked out. We'll take over this village here next.
Yes?
I mean, might as well. So now you're starting to see the debuffs of the oppression. We lose 20% production the longer a rebellion doesn't happen, which does mean eventually everything just sort of tanks itself out. So it's kind of like a temporary booster, to describe it. The longer your people don't rebel, the worse it is, kind of, for you.
En route.
And normally I would say we do not care about this, but greed mode can be a very expensive lesson to have. Now, another thing we will want to do here is another one of these. Because basically your goal is to absolutely outpace everything, really. And now another thing we will want in this village is that guy, that guy, that guy, and this one will have to get 2. That is easily manageable. For now, in this village, what we want is this, because this is producing us 3 water, and then this village is, this thing is boosting that even further. Ugh. The Crescent Ridge is surprisingly very powerful. And we do want to get another Office of Order rolling. Basically, in any spice field you have, you want an Office of Order. It's just how your economy works as House Harkonnen. If you don't have a spice field economy, you're kinda screwed. Ooh. Okay, so we want to support that, and then we just want to sink everything else into gaining that. And we seem to have won that quite a bit. Very nice. Now we do at least want to get the basic garrison situated.
What do you need?
You can already see the advantage of this. It's starting to rack up our bonuses.
Yes, we'll run there.
We would be having an easier time if our
Our
units
lives
weren't
belong to
so
you.
crippled in that fight alone. We'll be beefing up every garrison, basically. That is the game plan.
On
that is our end game.
Listening.
It's always the end game. Never let it not be your end game.
Agreed.
Because part of the fun of playing as House Harkonnen is you can fundamentally, you can literally just
Agreed.
acquire more
On it.
and more bonuses to your economy. And you can beef up your militia pretty much as you want to. You can get it up to like a 7 stack if you play it right, which is, as you saw when we were doing the smugglers, a pain to fight through. Because it's not like you can't win, but goddamn is it an absolute bloodbath trying to. So you can sort of see here, this is starting to stack up, and then finally we get a revolution.
Listening. What's our next step?
As you wish, Master.
And then in this village specifically, we're going to want that. And then we'll also be getting ourselves an Office of Order there. Surprise! Everything is going to be an Office of Order. There shouldn't be any reason to not have any village without one. Now, another advantage of House Harkonnen is the way their advanced outpost works. You can see here you can get 2 3 stacks, which my favorite thing to do is get that one and that one. Now, we are sitting pretty good at the moment, but now we want to get some intel production. So now we're going to start getting some intel production on House Atreides. Ooh, we've got the Kill Militia quest.
Master?
Have I researched Instill Fear yet? No. Damn. See here, we're going to get ourselves another Office of Order. So pretty much all 3 of these provinces are just going to start racking up our people's hatred. And we'll also be getting another Office of Order here as well. But we'll also be getting another manpower building first. So we'll get the manpower production going early, because we will need it. Oh, and another thing we will want is that. Looks like they're trying to kill our ranged combat troops. And we do want to support that and oppose that. And then we want that. Which will bolster our economy temporarily. And we'll get ourselves a fuel cell factory, followed by a manpower building there as well. Because, for those wondering, goddamn, is that impressive. That single-handedly just backboned my economy.
Yes?
Now, armory-wise, we will need to unlock that over time. You can already see here the starting to rack up those massive benefits.
Awaiting order.
I'm not even sure where House Carino is on the map. I know where House Atreides is, but we haven't encountered House Carino. We'll propose a truce to them though,
How can I help?
and we'll also propose a truce to the smugglers eventually. We'll get ourselves another manpower office. As if you can't tell, in pretty much every village, you want to have manpower production. Purely because you're going to abuse the ever-living hell out of it, but you know. It's still important, so... And as for why you want that, fuel cell factory buffs.
What do you need? Incoming pain.
And now we will want to pillage this village.
We live to serve.
Awaiting target.
Well, actually we might as well occupy it, why not? Actually, what are its perks? An extra militia slot and production of plascrete. Ooh, lovely. Love to see that plascrete production. So we'll actually keep this village instead. Now we will put another officer onto Chome support. And in this village we will get ourselves another Office of Order. We've got our favorite building already. So you can already see here what we're pulling off. And another benefit of House Harkonnen is you can sacrifice agents to instantly complete these. But also, you can get sleeper agents, which are a very powerful unit. In this village we'll also get ourselves more manpower production, but then we're pretty much just going to switch to full economy mode to get the extra plascrete.
Yes, as fast as we can.
I'll slap down that, and we've got an Imperial Edict on that, which we will want to oppose. And we'll want to oppose that. There's really nothing good there. The only reason we're supporting this one is because we want the extra Lancerad. Bro, why did you change that if... That makes no sense. I swear. This game's policies just make no sense sometimes.
Listening.
As you wish, Master.
Now, what we do want to get here is we want to get a Plascrete Foundry. Because once we get that one, we can demolish this expensive piece of trash here. And replace it with hopefully something more useful. Actually no, it is handy. It is single-handedly providing a chunk of our economy.
On watch. On it. Ready. Agreed.
Now, another thing we will want is
Let's go.
executioners eventually. But unfortunately we are kind of in the middle of some stuff, so shortly.
Officer in working order.
We don't have Instill Fear yet, so we can't actually use our buff. Because basically, ignore that, guys. Sorry. Alright. We've gained a free executioner.
Caller, on report. Anything for you, Baron. We'll do as you order.
What a waste of influence. Making
Let's get to
peace with them.
business.
We'll instead make peace with them. Because apparently they're going to be a bit more receptive to us. And holy cow, that is a very stacked lineup. We'll also get that. And as for our chosen hero, every village gets one free dude. This guy just kinda, he's strong, but he kills your units if he dies, and that's kinda detrimental.
Of course.
So another thing we can do is obviously get ourselves that.
How can I?
We won't be agreeing to his proposal. I do have to go get something, guys. I will be right back, but I will be pausing the game. I've just gotten notified a package was here, so give me 2 seconds. I will be right back in a second, guys. Just got back, guys. We're all good. Just had to go get that package really quick. And as I said, we will be doing a double episode today, so stay tuned. And once again, we are just going to rack up some free Solari over there. So you can sort of see our economy fluctuates between rebellions. It's a bit funny, but it is a fun gameplay experience. And we will be saving up again for 25.
Greetings.
We will apply that. And now what we want to do is we want to actually cast that onto the smugglers, because we'll still get the Solari for voting them, but we'll also get a benefit of screwing them over, basically. So if we do that, we get 1,000 Solari and we get to screw them over. And then over here we want to oppose that with everything else. And barely block it. Jesus Christ. And House Atreides is going to try to attack us. And now we will get ourselves another fuel cell factory, because we're mid-researching that, and then we will get ourselves that as well. Then that and that.
We're here for you. We'll do as you order.
Nothing will stand in our way.
And he's going to cost us 30 Lansrad, but it is worth. Just so you can sort of see what's happening. We've basically driven House Atreides into a corner of sorts.
Master?
Listening. Conveyors of destruction.
Now we do definitely want that. And another thing we will want here is an office of order.
We live to serve. On the move.
And we will want to get ourselves an additional trooper and gunner as well. because we've just basically lost our entire army. But all is fine for the most part.
Awaiting targets.
I do not know why House Atreides keeps sending this one fucking support drone.
Yes. Agreed. Awaiting order. Ready for destruction.
And then we will get ourselves a single executioner unit as well. And another thing we will want is a recruitment office.
Master?
So you can sort of see we're starting to pull ahead a bit. What we really need now is just peace for a second to build back up. Because we did get kinda screwed over.
Conveyors of destruction.
If we can get 4 spice fields, we basically just win from that point forward. But the problem is actually getting to that amount of spice fields.
We're ready, Baron. What do you need?
Now that there is a very useful village already. I really hope a rebellion does not happen while we're fighting them. That would be horrendous.
My lord Baron. You need my help, eh, Uncle? Of course. Yes, my lord. Baron.
We'll quickly go solve this and get 80 extra spice. We might as well. And then we'll send our Arrakis informants to go handle that.
Listening. On watch.
Now we're going to apply that to there. We will support that with 30. We'll sink everything else into this. Minus 20 to guarantee it's House Atreides. Because screw House Atreides. God damn it. We're immune to our own corruption, it's just kind of annoying to waste intel and not get any
We hold
benefit.
Instruments of doom.
We will get ourselves that as well.
What do you need?
We'll be there soon.
We're here for you. On our way. We're ready, Baron. We'll do that.
And now we are going to offer House Atreides a truce. And that is the worst trade deal I have ever seen.
What do you need?
We'll start getting ourselves our 5th Ornithopter.
Awaiting order. En route. On it. Let's go.
Also get that. Now, the next building we want in our advanced outpost is going to be the water, followed by our Chome branch, and then we are just going to start getting our political buildings in there.
Yes? Agreed. Awaiting order. Ready. Copy that.
Let's get to business.
Worst trade deal of my life, honestly.
Listening. En route. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Copy that.
Might as well put it to work while we are waiting.
On watch. Listening. Agreed. Let's go.
Now you can see here, this is a what's called a unexpanded smuggler. This is a smuggler who is played tall.
What is it, Master?
Yes.
We'll get ourselves that guy.
The spice must flow.
And now another thing we want in this village is, guess what? More manpower. Now, as for the reason we're going for max economy build is because so long as we do, we won't really have much trouble. White House Atreides have to get smart and put counterintelligence up for grabs. Yep. I'll buy him back. Only so I can put him back on to intelligize on you.
Ready. Let's go.
Anything for you, Baron. We'll
Now,
do as
our
you
next
order.
village target is going to be these guys. Because why wouldn't we, realistically?
Baron, on our way. Ready for battle.
The sandworm is stopping there at that cliff. It does not want the smoke. We're not going to corrupt any of these. But we are going to spend almost all of our influence. Damn. I got forced into a truce that I already have. Absolute peak cinema. Now, since, do we have an office of order here? No, we don't. We'll get one then.
Yes, Master. Back to base.
Now, as you can see, we are missing one of our ranged militias. We will fix that shortly over here. We've had like 3 rebellions spring up all at once. That's a royal pain in the backside, that. Why couldn't these villagers just accept that I wasn't ever gonna let them exist in peace, undisturbed? Don't worry, we're just gonna slap him onto safe mode and wait calmly for our lad of lads to get here.
Yes, master.
Bruh. How did he capture you again?
Greetings.
I'm starting to consider sacrificing this guy, you know? He's clearly terrible at his job. Guess I'll put him onto House Carino.
Ready. On it. Listening. Let's go.
We will get ourselves an additional chone branch guy. Now, get ourselves that guy. We'll get ourselves him. And for this guy, we want to get him that. And for this guy, we'll get him that.
We're ready, Baron. Caller, on report.
On watch.
Now we are saving up manpower. Already seeing the results of that. We're able to
How can I?
absolutely level our spice stocks. Because it says 40 here, but obviously, if that wasn't mid-revolt, these guys would be a better example. Yeah, 105. Which is absolutely absurd.
Ready.
So, as of current, the downside of spice crews is they cost you 40 manpower. And if that 40 manpower gets
Let's
killed
get to business.
off, you're kind of fucked. There is just no other way around saying that. It's... you're gonna get boned, no matter what you do.
Yes, master. We're here for you. They will submit.
Now we are gonna head down into this village and we're gonna pillage it right in front of these guys because that will give us instill fear and make them cheaper to conquer later. Now another thing we will want is that and parallel training. We'll apply that because we want to elect House Carino, actually, yeah, probably. We do not want them to get authority. And we want to oppose that with 30 and slap the rest onto House Carino. Give me my free money.
Anything for you, Baron. Baron, anything to please you.
And now we have ourselves an additional agent who is going to go on to Charm.
Spice crew reporting.
And now we have Instill Fear, so you can see that we've already absolutely nuked
What do you
them.
need?
Because I am pretty sure Instill Fear stacks as well, so I can basically just do that multiple times. So we'll see if it does stack. We might as well.
Listening. On it.
What is it, Master?
Now, the main reason you want to stay at peace for as long as possible in this game is your Landsrad standing is going up based on if you're at peace or not. If you're not at peace, you'll end up you'll end up losing it faster than you can gain it, to put it simply. And we will apparently need to replace a ranged trooper once they recover. We'll form an annexation over here and we'll slap down an additional ranged lad there.
Ready.
Our next target will be the space cruiser wreck. Because another downside to House Harkonnen Okay, looks like we are gonna have to run home, so get ourselves our main producer here.
Harvester in working order. We're ready.
Another thing we will want to do is, do we have the poison, the thing? Right, no we don't. We get combat drugs instead. Oh no, we do get toxic vapors, it's just we drop it with the Spacing Guild instead. Okay. It is a bit annoying to lose that
We
ore.
will do it for you. What do you need? My lord, everyone takes their shot, worms. Master?
Now, we're most likely going to have to lose this village and then come back for it, because our army just got absolutely obliterated. Which is a bit frustrating. Slightly. But we should be fine, for the most part. Losing Raban's extra heavy militia is going to hurt us, though. And now, because we have no military, we're going to get screwed over big time. Because you can bet your sorry asses House Atreides wants round bloody 2. I have to choose to reveal that, and we're gonna get attacked again, which in all fairness sucks, but there is really not much I can do about this aside from build that and keep working towards our goals. And we're just gonna put everything into that and not care. Screw everybody else, I am at least taking that. They just cost us a heavy militia. But in turn, those heavy militia just bought us some time. Replace one of our guys. Of course, there's a hostile siege there.
What do you want? Great.
Have these guys come back.
Awaiting target.
Yeah, we're gonna get dog walked a bit here by being sandwiched between the smugglers who are just kind of pricks
What's our
and
next step?
House Atreides who just naturally hates us. So this is gonna be a bloodbath.
They'll learn of your might. A strategic move. Anything to please you.
If we can at least stop this annexation,
Ready for
I'll be
battle.
happy.
Kill them all. We'll do that.
Sigh. This is proving to be a pain in the butt. Alright, so what we are gonna do is we can't trade for manpower. But we can buy rights to use mercenaries, which is exactly what we are going to do, because apparently screw me today.
Yes, my lord.
This is not going well at bloody all. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. We are losing terribly. We literally just lost our most frontmost defense post. Well, at least all of our spice refineries, aside from one, are active.
Will they do anything I wish to overcome them?
These guys should be handleable by him alone.
Hey, uncle. What do you need?
I'll stack up 3 of these. He should be able to kill them alone, to be honest. If he can't, I will be sorely disappointed.
Make it worth my time.
I'll trade back him. We'll get 4 of them, and then we'll worry about the rest later. That'll be... That's kind of the end game at this point. We literally just need units to throw into the grinder.
Awaiting order. Listening.
And unfortunately, House Carino is the only one who isn't going to absolutely murder us, so... So pretty much, we're not going to hire any more troopers, we're just going to hire a few of these guys and pray that they handle everything.
What do you need? Baron. On our way.
How can I? Let's
Actually,
get to
no.
business.
Give me as much as you can give. I will offer you that. Plus that. Plus, I don't know. That. It'll be the worst trade deal imaginable, but you know. Right now I just need some influence. And Landstrat guards, definitely. And we will slot everything else into there. And then as for what we're going to assign them to do for us, actually yeah, we're going to assign both to there.
Ready for instruction. Understood.
Wield instruments of doom.
I'll hire 3 gunners, that will be it, and then we'll hire some Cerebuses to just fill in the ranks, because goddamn have we been getting absolutely destroyed.
They will submit.
But we need to reconquer this province purely because it was a pretty good source of income for us, and I kind of want it back. particularly since we own the Water Sellers Charter. That's kind of our main income at the moment. So, aside from spice itself. So we do definitely need to win back this
Ready for
village.
destruction.
Because that will modify our supply count a lot. And of course, House Carino captured my agent again.
Make it worth my time.
You know what, agent? You can go on to the smugglers now. We'll switch you up. Really, I'm just using him for information gain. I don't actually need the guy.
We're ready, Baron. We'll do as you order.
And I will gain myself an additional ranged militia, and then we'll start slotting in some heavies.
What do you need?
And of course we have, oh no, we've gotten him safe and alive. Thank God. I was about to get angry at the fact that we've lost literally every bit of militia we've thrown into the grinder. We'll go ahead and recapture that. Due to our past ownership, it'll be dirt cheap.
Do you need?
How
And
can I
then we will
help?
go ahead and make peace with one faction. Specifically the smugglers. They're kind of hard to fight and I don't feel like fighting them. In fact, it's more beneficial to not fight them. You can sort of see we're starting to rack up the kills on the militia. We've retaken our province. There we go. And House Carino has finally
Make it
decided
worth-
war cowabunga it is. Okay.
On our way.
Do I have my gunners with me? I do not. We got one more gunner and a Cerberus, and then I'll move all these guys up as well.
What's our next step?
What do you need? Anything to please you.
Yeah, they really don't like... The AI in this game really doesn't like it when you do well, so... The moment you start doing well, is kind of the moment they just decide, no. The sandworm literally cannot kill them inside of there.
We're ready,
If they
Baron.
could, I would be genuinely
Ready for
concerned.
destruction.
On our way.
Alright, we got there in
We're
time.
here for you.
We've blocked their offensive. Now, for this one, we want to sink just about everything. About 300, and then we want to support... Okay, no... Yeah. We want to oppose that with 10. Oh well, we'll have to rebuild our water sellers union ownership. I am not going to sell you anything, sir. Not after how bad you've dingleberried me.
Ready. En route.
Now, the main issue is I desperately need to research. Boop.
Do you need us?
On watch. Copy that.
Oh no, you get back there. You get back there. You get back there. You get back there. You switch back to safe mode. You switch back to safe mode. You get back to safe mode. You get back to safe mode.
Ready. En route.
Oh, that was barely in time there.
What do you need? Anything for you, Baron.
Let's get to business.
We're here for you.
Now, since how long it takes us to research a craft workshop is gonna be a problem, instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna steal shit.
What do you need?
But first we're gonna go bully these guys a bit more. Because why not?
We're
Because
ready,
now we're in a
Baron.
finally good position. I want to. Let's go find out if our Instill Fear stacks or not. It does. Interesting.
We're here for you. The pack
Alright.
is ready.
One step closer to target.
Now, one thing we're going to want here is we're going to want an airfield, and then we'll get an officer order there as well, eventually.
Ready for violence. We are waiting. Running in the sand.
And then over here, right, over here we were going to get the experimental furnace. It'll take us 3 days to build, but it will be very worth it. Because we can gain Chome shares. We have 10 days to build it, and we're already ahead of schedule, so... Oh my word.
What do you need?
Just reach that village's airfield and I'll sort out the rest. I'll drag you two right on back.
Anything for you, Baron.
I'm literally gonna send these guys right on back in, because apparently they cannot be trusted to...
Baron.
We'll do that, gain our 40 free chome shares. Might as well.
Here for you. What do you need?
I'll need to train 2 new gunners, apparently. Apparently my gunners are stupid as fuck. Oh, thank God. I actually do need that. We'll apply that to there, because I cannot guarantee we win. But at least this way I can cause House Atreides to lose some standing, if they continue their attacks. Cunts. Do not like these guys. Just little pricks, constantly. They're thorns in me side, and I don't like them. They always do shit like this.
Baron. What do you need?
Bloodthirsty should be saving these guys, not letting them die. I am not sure what is happening there, but something is. So apparently they just did that to fuck me
What's our
over.
next?
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Stab.
I'm guessing House Atreides just came to flex, I guess? Question mark? Like they basically just showed up, destroyed me, left. We will need the extra manpower production though.
Make it worth.
Truce. Do not douche me over like House Atreides does every single day. You know what? We'll just go all in on the heavy militia. Screw everything else. That village is just going to become an absolute fortress. And then I'll get an office of order there just to screw with them even more.
Anything for
I am
you,
so
Baron.
done with House Atreides. See, House Carino was basically my day one. They have not backstabbed me, for the most part. House Atreides every 5 seconds has backstabbed me.
What do you need?
Like, House Atreides has practically just done Cowabunga it is.
Baron.
Which is both funny and very annoying. Because their army is basically more veteranized than mine ever will be. Constantly attacks this one village, obliterates my entire army, and then just goes away.
What do you need?
Which is not very cool, to be honest.
Ready for battle.
He wonders why I'm trying to douche him over in Landstrad.
Awaiting target.
Or is like nearly a pariah from just all his constant backstabbing. I'll get one more gunner just to make things nice and even, and then an executioner or two. They want us to sign a truce. I am not signing a truce that is that expensive, bro. I might have considered it at one point, but like, not with how many times I have been douched over by them. We'll get ourselves one of those.
Ready for destruction.
We're ready, Baron. My lord Baron. We're here for you. What do you need?
Now, I'll apply that. I'll support that for the extra Landsrad. And I'll sink everything else into that. And there we go. House Atreides is tanking its reliability constantly.
We're ready.
And they are showing up again. God damn it.
Baron, we'll do that.
I really wish these guys would just leave me alone. I mean, I could potentially force Leto to sign a truce and then bamboozle him, but that wouldn't work. Ugh. This is going to be a pain in the ass.
We're ready, Baron. Anything to please you.
It could have been literally any other AI. But we had to get the one that was gonna screw me over the most. Alright, so what we want to do in this one,
Baron, on our way.
in this specific situation, is we want to ensure our executioners are all in front, and Raban,
We're ready,
you
Baron.
can go ahead and combat
Kill
Rug
them
up
all.
once we are in combat.
I'll bring them to heel, my lord. Baron, we'll do
We'll
as
accept
you
the
order.
withdrawal.
We're here
No,
for
don't
you.
give chase. Accept
Anything to please you.
that they have withdrawn. We are barely clinging on to this army. Now, that is House Atreides.
We're ready, Baron.
combat thrall up.
Yes, my lord.
Every single one of their units we kill is crippling, so just ignore all else and focus on murder. That is the way we win this.
My lord Baron, you need my help. Hey, uncle, we're here for you.
There we go. We did damage. Chill. We'll train up 2 additional executioners. We won the battle. I'm gonna take it. But we'll also get adrenaline addiction because goddamn we need the
We're
bonus
ready,
power.
Baron.
The full-on heavy militia doom stack here is apparently now too intimidating for House Atreides to attack. Which I should either be concerned about or proud of. I'm not sure which. But
How can I help?
yeah, yoink as much of this man's influence as he's willing to give me for 24,000. And then I will trade with you, Leto, for a truce.
We'll do as you order.
And I'll get myself an airfield network.
We're ready, Baron.
A wholesale market, and then something else in there as well. And we can apparently trade with these guys. But we're not gonna because... Whew. We are not friends of the Fremen. We will acquire our Bene Gesserit agent, and I will assign her to rule over House Atreides, and then I will yoink him back, and I'll put him onto the Spacing Guild. We've apparently lost a lot of troops.
Do you need?
We will obstruct that one. And we will apply that one. Because in this case, we just want to get 350 onto myself. And then we want to put who owns the most chome. The rest onto House Carino. I'll take 2 free assassins any day of the week. We'll get Tier 2 Spacing Guild. And that. It's time to produce some intel.
Baron. They will submit.
Listening. Ready. Agreed. On watch.
Now, we do need to conquer more anyway, so this works out. And we should also get ourselves that as well. next we want a manpower building, followed by our Office of Order. Because I forgot this province has this, which is boosting the ever-living hell out of all these provinces. Oh yeah, I need to get you an Office of Order as well. Enjoy. So this thing is like single-handedly fueling our economy, which we do love. We love to see it. And now, with this one, we just want to get ourselves that, pretty much.
We're here for you.
And then we want to strategically pick our target of who we want to fight. Because evidently, every time we have fought House Atreides, it's not gone well, but we're gonna try again anyway, because that's what we do. It's just who House Harkonnen is. Or House Harkonnen is, I should say. Because we are currently outproducing everyone. We fill nearly all of the requirements to sit on this charter, which does work out for us. Slowly but steadily we will win. It's just the grind of the century to get there. So you can see we're steadily gaining. Realistically, what we're doing now is we are building up to go ahead and just annex a bunch of villages. Which, honestly, that is pretty much the game plan. I won't even bullshit myself out of that. Our game plan is just, we're gonna try to yoink some villages and call it a day. Because these villages will level up our army, which should mean if we go after House Atreides, we will have a slightly better odd of success.
What do you need?
As you can see, even with Bloodthirsty, we're starting to gain back some of that missing amount. Now in this one, we want to get ourselves this guy. Because you see, we only pay half the upkeep per recruitment center, basically just by existing. And the more manpower we produce, obviously, the more oppression we can commit. We will obstruct that instantly. We will apply corruption to that. And we'll slap this onto House Atreides to keep them out of that, if we can. We'll guarantee victory over there, though, first. And then we will also, just in case that passes. Yeah. Thought that was gonna happen. And now everyone's going to be like, now his military is weak. We declare war.
We're ready, Baron.
I love this game sometimes. Now, for this province, we are going to pillage it first. And then I will come back to it once I have influence. And we'll get influence by pillaging this.
Baron.
But the main reason we pillage that right then and there is for instill fear to make it slightly cheaper.
What do you need? We'll do that on our way.
We'll purchase some extra spice, because why not?
Ready. En route.
Now, originally I was going to conquer this village, but that's kind of gotten in the way of... Well, I should say House Atreides got in the way of me conquering it. Bleh. Words. They just got to it first.
We're here for you, Baron. We're ready, Baron. Baron. Anything for you, Baron. What do you need? Yes, my lord. That's dangerous work, Uncle. We're here for you.
See, now that is a problem, which we are going to solve with a decoy thumper. We basically just want to keep that on hand at all times. I forgot about that. Because the problem with House Harkonnen is we don't really have a way to counter it otherwise. Economically, we're stronger than pretty much every other faction combined. Physically, we have a lot of problems because, as you can see in the armory, half of our upgrades get rid of our troops' health, and the other half are kind of temporary buffs. As for the reason the sandworm isn't surfacing, it's because of the pillaging circle. That is the only reason. I'm going to use this, though, to send our lovely sandworm and why not? We'll send it over there. It'll screw off in that direction.
Baron.
Why are you back, sir? Alright, and then we immediately want to make a mad sprint across the desert over here before it surfaces. Looks like the smugglers, even though they ended our truce, don't want the smoke.
What do you need? On our way.
As for what our next step is, we're gonna march on over to here.
We'll do as you order.
because pretty soon that will be ready for another assault, and we will be ready to occupy it. Because House Atreides is literally about to overtake us. And we obstruct that immediately. And we will apply that to here. And yes, I will support this purely to gain the extra Lance Rod. And then we will also attempt to acquire a forced truce. And them. And with that we have a forced truce.
Anything for you, Baron.
Because by the time we get to here, that'll be ready to annex, basically. That's the game plan.
What do you need? We'll do that.
4 different rebellions. Ooh, spicy. I really think I'm just like this weak ruler. They are unaware of the fact that I can absolutely lay the smoke out on them. Our current spice exchange rate is actually worth that trade.
We're ready, Baron.
As weird as it sounds. Considering we hold Water Sellers Union, but our spice exchange rate is actually worth that. We just won't be allying them. We're just gonna spare them purely because they're giving us spice. Actually, that would be a good ally to have, but again, our goal is not to be friends of the Fremen. And we have just gained ourselves an additional village.
Yes. Agreed. On it. Awaiting order.
Bruh, how long is House Atreides gonna trek?
On watch.
So you can see here the benefit of them is that
We're here for
they
you.
get to pull that type of
Let's
shit.
get to business.
Baron.
And we don't really have anything else to spend it on, so we might as well get ourselves some more chome. Fork it over. The chome. The chome is mine. House Carino owns way too much fucking chome. I do not know where they get this shit. There
We're
we
ready,
go.
Baron.
Be able to occupy that village.
Ready. Let's go. Listening.
I'm gonna send you over to here. Why not? our militia slots. We get 100% of this village's water production as Solari. That is an amazing thing. So we'll definitely get ourselves some water. Because I mean, in this type of region, we're basically getting an extra 5 Solari for 4 upkeep, which is a pretty good trade deal, actually. And with our research, where is it? We don't get that one. Oh well. We don't want to obstruct any of those, but we'll apply that there just in case. I'll support that with 100 to make sure it goes through. And who is the greatest threat to me? No one. I'll throw on 250 votes onto myself, and I'll throw on 10 votes onto that. Hey, we are now in a very high standing with them. And this village is producing everything we could hope it produced.
On watch.
I'll get a manpower building here as well, why not?
Awaiting target.
I mean, someone has to challenge House Carino for ownership of the Chome. Because what we are doing now is with Chome support is we're trying to rack up all of our buffs. Now,
What is it, Master?
Yes?
Spice crew reporting. The spice must flow.
get ourselves one of these as well in there. Now, one really powerful building is House Harkonnen. Here's that one. Because obviously, you fully develop a lot of villages. Because you kind of don't have much choice. Just in case, we'll slot in an airfield and then we'll worry about an officer order. And then over here we'll slot in an airfield as close as possible to other provinces. Because we do not want to face the issues of overexpansion. And then we want to get ourselves that and that. for future once this is done.
What do you need?
I'll force that, strong arm that as a just in case. This one's going to be a bit of a boring one just because of how long it's going to take us to grind for all of that, but
We're here for you.
you know what? Let's go war crime some more Fremen. Why not? And then we'll slap down another officer of order over here just because we can.
Listening.
Who would dare challenge such a victory, Baron? Your enemies fought so hard. Their disappointment must be cruel indeed.
Well, we just somehow gained 1,000 hegemony. I will take it. We'll call it. I'm happy. And we will start with that. Now, that one is tempting. We're probably going to take this one and that one next if it crops back up. And then over here we will get ourselves additional manpower, because for Harkonnen obviously you want to produce as much manpower as possible. Our next mission will be the volcanic range, just because of that bonus fuel cell. And then we'll want to sort of just keep on branching out. Broken Land is controlled over here, Mount Idaho is there, Haga Basin, Imperial Basin. Let's work out where all of our special regions are, so I can target them specifically. Okay, so the Atreides just got the bonus authority. God damn it. Yeah. I'll end the episode here, guys. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out. It took a bit longer because House Atreides. I will try to still get the double episode done as well. We'll start our new Warhammer series.